We don't know if there are aliens out there, if there's extraterrestrial life. I would be super excited if we find them. I think that would show us a little bit more about how God creates and what kind of relationships that he builds up with the creatures that he makes. And I don't see how that in any way would be a threat to Christianity. We already know of one kind of extraterrestrial being, that is angels. And as far as we can tell, that has just been a wonderful assistance for us in our growth in the faith. And I would hope that getting to know another species would similarly allow us to think anew on who God is and what kind of relationship we have with him and how he loves his creatures in different ways. The Bible reveals our relationship to God. I think we would imagine if there are other rational beings out there, they would have their own story, their own history with God, and therefore their scripture would look different because it would tell a different story. But it would still be the same God. It would still be the God that we worship. It would still be the Trinity that has been revealed to us in a special way through the second person becoming human. And in that way, I don't see at all that the existence of aliens and them having their own religion, that would in any way be a threat against the truth of Christianity. Rather, all it would do is to reveal one more facet of how God interacts with his creation. The one thing we do know is that God is infinite, and that even if we knew every single thing that's going on in the universe, we would not know God in any way that's close to who he is really and completely. But the more we do learn about the universe, the more sort of mirrors or facets we get onto God as a creator and as a friend of his creation. I think one of the questions that would come up, though, is whether they would belong to the universal church, whether it would be our duty and calling to bring them in to our community with God and into our church. And I don't know. They might have their own kind of church, which is how they have interacted with God through the centuries, with their own sacraments, which is going to depend on how their history played out with God on their planets. Or maybe we are meant to evangelize also beyond the Earth's border, and I think the only way to find out is to become friends with these hypothetical aliens and to find out what their history is and what their desires are.